Wow, this sure has seen better days. I'm going to show how to fix any scratched interior plastics or trim, whether it be discolored, scuffed up, or to get rid of or reduce any other unsightly marks. This can be done for pretty much any plastic in your vehicle. This is the back seat trim of the armrest that houses the air vents. This gets kicked all the time from shoes or other objects hitting it, so it's time to finally make this look pretty again. In fact, I was originally going to replace this whole unit in piece and then realized there might be another way. And this way happens to be very economical. In fact, you probably won't pay anything. My kind of repair. With that being said, I'll just pop this off and remove the air vents, which also pop off with ease, and be right back. So here's the plastic trim. I cleaned this plastic piece with some regular interior cleaner, but you could use some vinegar instead if you want to get some of the scuff marks off. It helped, but wasn't enough, so I decided to make this even more aesthetically pleasing once again. And you can see here some scuff marks, noticeable lines. This definitely has taken a beating over the years. So now surprisingly, let me get the one item you will need for this. All you need is a crayon that closely matches your interior trim color. This is a dark gray color, but I wound up using this black crayon. I was surprised to see how well this worked, even though it's not an exact color match. So let's get drawing. Wow, I feel like a kid again. So just go ahead and fill in wherever there is a blemish or mark in this case. Now, as you can see, it's darker and doesn't look good yet. But just wait. You'll be surprised with the results. By the way, I'm doing this outdoors so you can see this best with all the light. But of course, you just do this in the comfort of your vehicle without removing any of the plastic parts. So this looks good so far. A few more areas of noticeable imperfections and lines. I'll just shade this in real quick. Okay, let's take a look at it. It looks pretty well filled in, and you can see the black crayon marks all over this. Next, you'll see all these new crayon marks become ingrained into the plastic piece. So right now, I could do a shameless plug and say like and subscribe, which of course would be great and is always appreciated. However, this thumb will be what I'm using on the crayon marks. So now I'm going to start rubbing this with my thumb and just nice light strokes. Think of it like this. I'm blending in the crayon color to the existing plastic. So this is a strong ABS plastic with a grainy texture. So the crayon is filling in the micro areas of the plastic. Now, of course, you could also use fine grit sandpaper. That way you won't bruise or discolor your thumb or fingers. However, if there isn't many marks like this piece, you'll probably be fine. You could even use a paper towel to blend this crayon in. I just feel like the imprint of a finger or thumb can really get it, but let me know in the comments your preferred choice or how you would do this differently than the way I'm showing. Speaking of different ways, I heard some people using a heat gun and sandpaper as a solution. Some people even try, before doing this, using a cleaner solution or toothpaste or baking soda and had luck. In this case, I really like the crayon method. But again, mention your thoughts in the comments on your preferred method. I think I'll speed this video up so you can quickly see how fast those marks go away. And be right back. See, my thumb is dirty. Now I'll shamelessly ask for you to tap that like button. Okay, now let's take a closer look, and you really won't be able to see the imperfections in most cases. You have to get real close to it to see it. Maybe if you stare at it closely and look at it in a certain angle with the light, but otherwise, you and others won't really notice it. I think I'll add one more coat of crayon and blend it in and show it to you and be right back. Wow, I really like this. It almost looks brand new again. I'm so glad I restored this. instead of buying a new piece. Okay, now to put the heater vent back in this. By the way, I have a separate detailed video on removing the heat vents in the car, including a different video that goes into tearing down the heat air vents. It's quite interesting, and I'll put those videos in the description below to watch later. Here's how it looks. This looks great. I'm really impressed with this. Heck, I might do this later on more of the plastic imperfections on my vehicle. Anyway, back in the car. I'll just pop this in and let's see how it looks. Amazing results. Very easy to do, takes only a few minutes, and all you need is one crayon that closely matches your plastic trim. So, what do you think? Please mention your thoughts in the comments. Here's a before and after of this rear air vent plastic piece. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and use that thumb to tap that like and subscribe button and check out the other cool and fun projects on this channel. I think I'll enjoy the rest of the day and do some coloring. Later!